Strap yourselves in. I'm going to make the jump to light speed.
Welcome one and welcome all to Star Wars Church.
Oh, dang.
Way to start this one off, right? What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Hyperdrive channel and the Star Wars Cantina chat or building chat or whatever we do here live, talking about Star Wars news and all the good stuff that happened this past week. With me breaking this stuff down, as always, is the Raging Mando himself. Frankie, what is up, dude?
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Got to take my son to his first grandson to his first Comic Con, so that was awesome.
Yo, the pictures were dope, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Have the pictures with you on your computer
there? No, but I can put them on there here in a minute.
All right. Yeah, well, maybe we could do that through and you could show some of the stuff that happened. But you had
that was fun.
Pictures. Yeah. All right. The wise old wizard is back with us again. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
What is happening? The congregation sings back.
So, Craig, what the hell is going on behind you, dude, bro? Greedo and a Speedo, man. What's up?
Yeah. He survived the blast. It was just a flat flesh wound. And then he later became Speedo instead of Greedo. So he now identifies as that. And yeah.
That saber looks like it has a bulbous tip.
I know.
Right?
Oh, my God. It's like I'm trying to not to smile when I look over there, but I can't. You know? I can't.
Seeing, right? Thor's already starting it off, man.
Yeah, just when I got over last week's nightmare. All right, so we got.
This is like the skits. Everybody's gonna tune in.
Oh yeah, you're setting yourself up, man. You're setting yourself up for work.
I'm gonna run out of costume ideas.
We're gonna have to get a new costume for each episode now.
Right.
Because the channel demands it.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about today, as well as some finishing builds to do. Last week, I finished off pretty frustrated with the TIE Fighter, but I figured it out afterwards that I actually just missed a step. So it was on me. It wasn't anything having to do with that. So we're going to get to that, hopefully finish the TIE Fighter. Frankie's still working on Boba Fett. And are you still working on the ATST, Chris?
I got that much done. I would say yes.
Well, it depends. Are you making that for a demolished diorama? Because it could be done.
Just have the parts all around.
We also got some news to talk about with the new Knights of the Old Republic release or announcement for the release, the trailer finally, and a few Star Wars collecting topics. So, a lot of cool stuff here to talk about today. Let's break it down first with the chat. We'll go ahead and do a little roll call. We got Jedi Master Northwest with us. What's going on, dude? Good morning, George, and the fellow Star Wars loves me and ready. What Star Wars loves and ready for church to begin. There we go. English is
He'll get through it.
Yeah. Sky Guy Collectors in this house. What's going on, Hyperdrivers? Badman is up in here. Craig is in the chat. We got Ryder in the house. Richard, what's going on, dude? Rolando Flores. Ryder again. DCJRT10. I'm sure I missed a letter there. We got Thor in the house. What's up, man? Eben the Collector is here. We got, Primetime Reviews. And thanks for hanging out with us last night, too, man. Last night I was on the Collection Wars, and Primetime Reviews was there. I was up until about midnight drinking my butt off to try to stay awake. Got Collect and Conquer in the house. What's up, dude? Big D is in the house. Ephraim is in the house. We got Gerg, and Duck Collector, Ride Everyday Photos, and Scott Berry. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out, man. So we're going to get into some building, and we're going to get into some news.
How was your journey to the outer room? How are you feeling this morning?
Man, dude, so I figured I needed a bigger drink last night than normal. Because the outer rim usually only calls for like a shot of tequila, a shot of that acai liquor, and then lime juice. So I was like, okay, I need to double all this up if I'm gonna make it through the show. So I had a taller glass. I think I put a little more than double. So
did you eyeball it or you actually measure it out?
No, I had the cup, but I was just like pour.
Yep.
Pour,
right.
You know, and then the color looked off, so I was like a little more. You know.
Yeah. Right.
So I had everything all in there, and then at the beginning, it's because at the beginning I was tired. I had just woken up from a nap, So I start. If you notice at the beginning, I'm getting down the drink pretty quickly, and then it starts to hit me, and then it starts slowing down. That's when I'm chewing on the ice. You know?
So I'm watching the video. It's like 2 hours long, and I'm just skimming through like that. And you see the drink going doot 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 doot, and you see your smile getting bigger, 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 bigger.
Yeah, man.
About halfway through, I'm like, George is feeling it.
I went to bed last night, dry mouth. I had to drink a little bit of water, and then this morning, I was feeling it. This morning I was sitting in bed. I was like, "Oh, that was a lot to drink." So, but it was a fun episode last night. We had a lot of good guys on there, and we just chatted it up like they always do. They're got a good bunch. So if you guys haven't checked out Collection Wars, you guys should. It's a good show, especially this past week. Did you happen to catch the Tuesday episode they had? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
They
No.
had a guy named Cash. Can't pronounce his last name. Or I can't remember his last name, but his first name is Cash. He makes custom 6-scale Star Wars figures, and mainly the aliens that are in the cantina and in Jabba's palace that have never been made by Hot Toys or Sideshow.
All the background stuff.
All the background guys.
Oh, cool.
You know, and they look on point, man. Really, really.
Really?
Cool. Yeah. And
He's
then they
selling them too?
And he's selling them also, yeah.
Really?
So he also redid the Gamorrean Guard so that it's more posable. So he has that. He did a huge a Wampa that's being done. So that's really cool. I had a chance to speak with him a little bit, so he may come on the show one of these weeks, and we can all chat it up with him. But super talented guy.
That's a smart route to go.
Mm-hmm.
That was last Saturday night. Did they just come on just Saturday night, or
No,
they do?
He said Tuesday.
It was like
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It was Wednesday or Thursday, I think, when the show that particular show aired.
Okay, I watched on Saturday.
Right. They usually have an episode every Saturday, but sometimes they do a middle of the week episode, and that's what this one was. And then you had Yen, which thanks, Ryder, for bringing that up. Yen does the custom dioramas, and he's building a 6-scale Jabba's palace.
Damn.
And he showed it there on the video, so if you guys want to check it out. He's doing, the throne room, the area where they held Han and Carbonite, the Rancor pit, including the tunnel that goes down that Luke had to slide down to get in there, the prison cells. What else did he have? I think that was about it that he's doing. I'm not sure if he's doing the main entrance, but yeah, all of that. So,
Yeah, because all the main stuff's being, you can find that anywhere. It's being overdone on some characters, and now to go, take the background stuff that you can add to your your display.
Yeah, it was super cool, man. It's about an hour. I want to say a little over an hour long, that episode. So it's not their usual length, but still, I had that playing in the background, and I was trying to do my work, but it was difficult.
So Evan's giving Cash his IG.
Yeah, guys.
I'll definitely be following that.
Yeah.
Because somebody got me on the diorama stuff now.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, it's a shame I still don't do all that. Or
I know, man. You do a lot of good stuff too. You had a lot of good dioramas. And hey, you're building a life-size diorama.
Yeah, he's got one diorama going on now.
That's awesome.
Literally, I built your 1/6 that you have now, Frankie, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it again, full scale.
Nice.
Super cool, man. I can't wait to see when that's
If I have the room, the space.
So, just to get on the main topic for this week, we had Knights of the Old Republic, the remake trailer drop, which had me extremely hyped. I've been waiting for a remake of that game, or I've been asking for a remake of that game for the last, 10 plus years. When the game first came out, it was one of the first games I played on the original Xbox. I absolutely love the game. I told everybody that I knew about it, including most of my friends who weren't Star Wars fans. And, I tried to get them to play the game, but a lot of people, playing the original combat system and the way the game was, it's a little hard to get into, and even more so now with the way the graphics are, they're dated at this point. But the story is amazing. So I think that's what's always made it really good. So now they're going to do a remake of it. And we read through a little further, and one of the things that they're talking about is a complete overhaul of it. They're actually going to
like remaking it.
Yeah. Specifically, they said that they're deconstructing the game to find out what made the game good, and then they're going to bring it back and try to make it more
different.
Yeah. Hopefully not too different, right? I mean, because there is one thing that they brought up, or that was brought up, that, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Yeah, I agree. By far one of the best Star Wars games, in my opinion, for the story. And I saw somebody else's tweet at one point that they said it wasn't the graphics that made the game good. It was the story, and I like that. It really had a really great story. One of the things about it that was awesome was the ability of choice, and I had never seen that since reading the old school books. I don't know if you guys remember those books back in the day where you stop at
Yeah, so I used to read the D&D books, the choose your own adventure books.
Yeah, that
Right.
exactly. And then to see that in a video game, I think was great. You could choose what profession you were, your abilities.
Well, the replayability of it, right?
Yeah.
Because you could go back and like, okay, I did all this. Let's go this way now.
Back to the old, like the first computer I literally ever saw.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
this-
like I used to play Champions
set.
of Krynn on Commodore 64.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
You approach a door, open
Yep.
it or not.
Zork, the Zork series, they were like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I ever played those games, but I remember seeing that on that movie Big.
I don't think you were born yet.
I wasn't for that one, but I know of it, and
Yeah.
and to see that brought in this Knights of the Old Republic game was awesome, because I didn't I didn't know what choice would affect the game. Back then there was not really much of an internet to go to and say, okay, what happens if you do this? What happens if you do that? To see what would.
And even when you were trying to go down the light path, there were some choices you're like, this is what the light side would do, and then it's like, nope, you just got dark side points for it.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, really?
Yeah, and it would affect your crew too.
Right.
So it was cool, and I'm interested to see how they're gonna make that translate to now. So maybe in a little bit we could talk about what we would like that to look like. I'm all.
Yeah, you can still get the game, Thor.
Yeah, you can.
It's
It's
real.
on,
I think it's even
on
on like
Steam.
the app stores. You can get it on there.
Yeah, it's available for iPad and iPhone, and then also you can play it on the PC too if you want to play it. I want to say it was ported onto the PlayStation and on Xbox. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
So there was that. But then something came up that they brought on a writer named Sam Maggs. I had to write it down, and I never knew who this woman was until now. She's a social justice warrior. I like that name, social justice warrior. Do they really go out there with a sword and a shield and battle it out or something?
Yeah, to a point they do.
Keyboard warrior.
And she is being brought on, or she made a tweet stating that she's going to be working on the game, and she's a writer. There hasn't been anything let out to the extent of her involvement in it, like how much of the writing is she going to do and all that. They did say that they want to work on rewriting some of the dialogue of the game, which I don't know if that really is necessary or not. I can't remember all the dialogue.
So a lot of her background that I've seen, she's written a couple of Star Wars comics.
Okay.
She has worked on video games, so she has a tie to that industry.
Mm-hmm. She also wrote a book called the Female's Guide, or The Female's Guide to the Star Wars Galaxy, or something like that.
I didn't see anything referenced on that.
Everything I saw was fangirl this, fangirl that.
Fangirl that. Or Fangirl's Guide to the Star Wars Galaxy, I think is what it was called. She's written that. But, more importantly, she's been a kind of, I don't know, someone that stirs the shit up with old fans, I guess is the best way I could put it. But some of the comments that she's made, I don't really see what the point of attacking is. But she tends to attack male, in particular, Star Wars fans of the older trilogy. She's a fan of the new stuff, which is fine. You could be a fan of the new stuff. I got no issues with that. The attacks,
Favorite movie, The Last Jedi, I'm guessing.
yeah, the attacks against us as guys, who watch the old stuff, to me is pointless, and also divisive. So or divisive. Maybe that's the right word.
Divisive.
Divisive.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm thinking of. Yeah,
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So, just what are your guys' thoughts on this? I mean, because a lot of people right now are like, Knights of the Republic is doomed. You know, it's gonna be the end of the game, and this sucks. You know, there's a lot of bad stuff being written out right now. You know, on YouTube about it. So
I haven't personally read anything on any of her work, but reading up about her, she's very much about interjecting the LGBTQ PFW RXYZ into her work. And you want to do what you want to do. I don't care. Go about your life. That's your life. Do what you do. I don't like people shoving stuff down my throat. So in the video game, if it's the choice to go down that path, you want to veer off and go down that path, then fine. I'll veer off and go down this other path. But don't make it in the story to where it's going to be that.
Right.
You know, this is a video game. People play video games to get away from the stresses and crap of everyday life.
Right.
And so that's what the game should stay at.
True.
If that option's in there, I don't care. But if it's going to be that you have to do this, that's not the very thing that you're fighting for about to equality and having freedom of choice. You're going to sit there and take away. That ain't right.
Right.
But we don't even think that that's what's going to happen. That's just everybody's assumption that that's the path it's going to go down.
Right.
And it's mainly because that's all you see on the news 24/7.
Yeah, I know. All the time. Craig, what do you think, man?
I would say reserve judgment until, it comes out or whatever. But some of the quotes that I read in researching her this morning were concerning, should I say, that after Ryan Johnson's, direction and KK's direction that they're trying to take Star Wars, I would be, let's say, not surprised that this type of person would interject agenda. It's like, make representative characters fit in the flow of it. I don't care. As Frankie said, don't cram it down my throat,
Right.
And that's where the lines cross. And a lot of the quotes that I saw from her sounds like she's a cram it down your throat type person. Yeah. But again, I'll reserve judgment until we see what she actually produces.
Hey, Joseph.
I agree with you, Craig. I that's the vibe I get from her also. That this is her thoughts, and she thinks this is the way it should be, and she's this is how we should all think. I don't like that. I mean, what I do, I do believe in equality and all that. I think there's a place for all these things, so that's cool. But what how we live our lives in our own houses is our choice, and it shouldn't be thrown out there. If she wants to have her husband cooking and cleaning and all that stuff, and that's his place in her world, then that's her thoughts, and she can live her life the way she wants to. In my house, we both do it. We both work, we both cook, we both clean. I don't need to be told, how I things should be from you. So
some of the quotes this morning, I don't know if you want to read these or not, but I'll read at least one of them. Although many of us have caring, sympathetic men in our lives, there are some, no matter how many times we explain things to them, they will never fully understand. And it's just quote after quote after quote that are like that. When are there going to be enough women on the Supreme Court whenever it's all 9?
Yeah.
Very, very, it's not subtly anti-male, it's blatantly anti-male,
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. That's just 2 out of many. So.
Yeah, and like her stuff on the sequel trilogy, I think for most of us that don't like it, it's because of what Craig said earlier. It didn't flow.
Right.
Those 3 movies did not flow with the other 6.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was our biggest issue with them, is it just didn't flow.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with
If you wanted to
anything.
take that, if they would have made that somehow just a separate thing, I don't think I would have any problem with that movie the way it was.
Right.
That's the way that would have gone. But interjecting or using our characters and then putting it like they did, that did not flow at all.
No, I totally agree with that. Like, I saw one of her comments talking about that if I think it was something about, for those of us that hate Rey, that we're just
think Rey's a Mary Sue. Yeah.
Mary Sue. Yeah, that comment.
Yep.
She wrote, Sam, whatever her name is, writes for a publication called The Mary Sue.
Right.
I'm like going, okay.
Yeah. And
There
but
we go.
basically saying that, you know, just be a you know, admit to it that, you know, it's just that we hate that she's that you know, that Ray's that. And I'm like, that's not even the case. I liked Ray at the beginning. She just tells the weepy standing up. Scott, I upped the volume a little bit on the mic. I don't know if that's helping. Do I sound low to you guys?
Yes,
I do.
just
Like
a
how low?
fraction.
Like I could get
Just a
louder
little
still?
bit. A little bit. I mean, I can understand everything you're saying. It's just you're under what I'm hearing out of Frankie.
Well, he just might be letting that Mexican side out, the lowrider thing.
Right? After the trip to the outer rim, he's just like quiet.
How about now?
Yeah,
Better?
he's like quiet. Everybody's
Quiet,
quiet.
I got such a hangover. I don't even hear myself.
That's hilarious. Is that any better?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Crank it up just a little bit more there. Okay. How about now? Better? Better? Okay.
You sound beautiful, man.
Nice. Yeah, no, what happened actually was that I was toying with trying to make the sound better when I'm playing the video game. So I took the microphone and connected it to the PlayStation. What I didn't expect to happen was when I put it back onto the PC, all of my settings that I had set up, which Craig, you know, I've already been having issues with the microphone,
Right.
just went the other way, and I'm like, oh crap, you know, trying to readjust. So I think what I'm gonna
So
do
what
is
you're
just find
saying
another
is the console screwed stuff up. That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm hearing you say.
That's not what I'm saying. You're paraphrasing. All right? Paraphrasing, bro. That's funny, man. Yeah, I think that what I'm hoping anyway, her involvement is going to be is like what you said there, is creating some choices in the stories, maybe having some influence on some aspects of the game. You know, considering the way that some of these other games have gone, like Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed, you have choices in that game to have a same-sex love interest or even alien love interest in Mass Effect. You know, and you give the option to people that if they want to choose to go down that path, they can. You know, and for the rest of us that just want to play the game as it was, or you know, we could keep on going in that direction. Me personally, for gameplay aspect and the way the story went, I'm kind of now hoping that it would go a little bit like The Witcher, you know, because The Witcher had a lot of choices that would spread across the whole storyline. You know,
Right.
Do something now, and then, you know, 8 hours, 10 hours later, when you make it somewhere else, you realize that the choice you made screwed up wherever you went. You know, there
Right. Yep.
had an effect. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to see in the game, and that type of gameplay too is awesome. It's very action orientated.
So
I
when
mean,
you
I'm
Go
for
ahead.
sure the graphics are going to get updated.
Well, yeah.
when you
But,
said that they were going to deconstruct the game and find out what's good, and I made a joke and I said, and do the opposite. You know,
Do
that's
the opposite.
I'm making a joke, but literally. So what we kind of said was, and the problem we have with Ryan Johnson, what he did is he didn't stick to what Star Wars is. You know, you push your agenda at the expense of what Star Wars is. As long as they don't do that, it's okay.
Right. Yeah,
Sorry,
absolutely.
Frankie.
Go ahead, Frankie.
No, I was just going to say that, you know, not to even take away from, because obviously she makes a living writing material, so she may be a great writer. It's just, you know, let's keep it to what it needs to be.
True.
And hopefully the people that overseeing the project will, you know, reel that in.
Right. Yeah.
Because ultimately she doesn't have the be all end all and say what's going to be in the game.
Yeah, I absolutely hope that's not the case. That would totally suck. I got to imagine they have to have more than one writer working on this, is because you have multiple options for stories. At least they have to keep that. To me, anyway, if you're deconstructing the game and trying to find out what makes the game good, and first of all, the overall story, it was what made the game as good as it was. But the element of choice is probably one of the most unique things about that game that you don't really see in any Star Wars game. Even in this latest one that I'm playing now, the Fallen Order. It's a great game. I have an awesome time playing it, and it does have a great story. But you're kind of on the rails with what you're going to choose to do. There's not really, you know, a light or dark path you could take, you know. And I like to have those kind of options. So
Yep.
it's the chat saying.
And then like this, you know, with Revan being involved, he's going to be making, they're going to be doing a show on him or making a movie at some point. His popularity is too high not to. And with that, it is Disney's baby, so you know, Filoni's going to have some sort of say in what's going on too.
Richard's asking, with this remake, do you believe that they're reconstructing the game so it can be in canon with what's being built in the Star Wars universe? Disney.
I fully believe that.
You think that's what they're going to be doing?
Yeah, I think that's part of it too, and that's what I'm saying with Revan. You know, they're going to be real careful on what you're doing with them.
True.
That damn toad.
That toad, yeah, I saw Ryder's
Dude,
comment.
that toad, I hate that toad.
Ryder, you're going to find out tomorrow, bro. I'm not going to let that one out. See what else anybody else said in the comments other than right, every day we play games and watch movies to escape the mundane reality. Yeah, that's like what you were saying, Frankie. Yep. They should keep politics out of it.
Right.
Need to keep politics out of a lot of stuff, really.
Yeah, totally agree.
So, all right. So that's really all the latest news we have on that. I'm really looking forward to seeing more on the gameplay and everything. That was a super tease, in my opinion. You get to see Revan, and I was just like, yeah, you know, and then like nothing. It's just a remake. So honestly, they could have just showed me a picture, and I probably would have been as excited as I was.
Right. All right. I think we'll be getting our first trailer for Book of Boba Fett next month, October 12th.
Ooh, really?
Isn't that when that Disney thing's supposed to be coming out?
The Disney. Are you talking about the show in Anaheim?
Yeah, there's
the
something
Expo?
coming. Yeah, I think it's the Expo.
By the way, speaking of shows, I don't know if you guys caught it on Collection Wars last night, but we're trying to plan a trip to Star Wars Celebration next year when it comes back. So hopefully, if God willing, it comes back. D23, that's what Evan's saying.
Yeah, D23, that's it. Yep.
Okay.
So I would imagine, because it's coming out in December, so you got, you know, just a little under 2 months. Yeah. So I would suspect they're going to drop a trailer then.
Yeah, they usually do the sneak peek at it for the audience only.
True.
So somebody cell phones it.
Yeah, right. So I mean, like I said, we're trying to get this down. So if you guys want to do that, you know, it'd be cool. We could all meet up and do have a Star Wars weekend. I think it goes on from like Thursday to Sunday, I believe. So like 4 days.
Yeah,
or so.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to one, so that'd be great.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a cosplay.
Oh, I'm down.
I'm wearing that.
I'll be Juan Solo.
Really? We have video
I'm
evidence.
going to go just for that. Now I'm definitely going.
We have video evidence. Just make sure you use the prop in the brief there.
Right.
Don't want the real thing.
Oh, my bad.
Just cradle him just a little bit. Oh man,
you guys are nuts.
We do put the disclaimer on here, right?
Saw what you did there. All right, little collecting news. So this week we also saw Merlin Models release some images of their Tantive. You guys, I know I shared that with you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it looks nice.
Oh yeah,
that thing looks really good.
Woo. That is dope. 32 inches long, right? That's what he said?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think like yardstick length.
Jeez, man.
And a real good job with the support for it, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got it. Right on the inside of it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cover effect. That's cool.
How much is that going for?
They haven't put a price up yet. I forgot, what was the AT-AT going for? I think I told you like 1,600.
Yeah.
You know what that one was going for? So I'm hoping this is in the same range, maybe. Considering how big it is.
$1 million.
$1 million. Love that. You got that viewport.
That's
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Very, very neat. I'm looking forward to this with great hope. Shoot, man. That is so cool. So yeah, so these are all the pieces how it would come. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Now that they said with the with the AT-AT that it came already clean, you know, pretty much just ready for you to paint. You didn't have to do any cleaning to assemble it or anything like that. So.
Who makes this?
Merlin Models. They make, you know, crazy low runs. I think the AT-AT only had less than 100 were being made of that one. So, yeah, super cool. And then this one sold out this week. I don't know if you guys jumped on it, but the NYC Tuscan.
No, I didn't. But that thing looked great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looked great. The Rogue killed it for me.
The Rogue?
Really?
Yeah. I don't.
You like just the sculpted?
I don't do mixed media. I've got a hang up about it.
Okay.
I don't like it when I don't like the mixed media when they got to put the wire in it because they want to show the action with it. But when it's somebody that's just standing still and doesn't need to be flowing, I like it.
I don't like mixed media when it's like spandex or like what's the other material, like a pleather. I'm not a big fan of the pleather materials. Yeah, because those stuff tend to deteriorate pretty quickly. But this kind of stuff, this cloth robe, that don't bother me at all.
And it seems the bulk of Star Wars, doesn't matter the company, they want to do mixed media in it. See, the thing I don't understand is his body robe looks excellent. It doesn't look any better to put that cloth on the exterior of it. That's the part I don't understand. Because you could easily seam the arms right here, you know, if it was fully sculpted.
Right.
I just don't understand why, if the main part looks spot on, then why do you do that?
Yeah, good point. I'm thinking that part of it is that a lot of people still have their sideshow pieces, their premium formats.
Right. That's what I said. Star Wars pieces in general, and especially sideshow pieces, regardless, all are mixed medium.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that they do that to keep it in line with those pieces, so that they look like everything kind of blends together a little bit. Maybe that's the reason.
Right.
Try and look at most of my premium formats all have mixed media on it. I don't think any of them don't.
Right.
This thing was fantastic in person. So, for those of you guys who got it, man, congrats! It sold out. I heard like in 9 minutes.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
Crazy.
Not Star Wars related, but that freaking 1/1 Iron Man that was $11,000.
Yeah,
that thing
man.
sold out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, that's insane.
In 10 seconds.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
hour.
10 seconds.
I don't care if
I
it's
love
under
that.
5 months, man. It's like, damn.
I love that. That was awesome last night. You got to put some Hispanic into it, man. We exaggerate everything.
Those, did you see the fig pins?
The New Hope ones, right?
Yeah, those look good.
Yeah, they do look good.
I
They're
like
pretty cool.
the poses on them. They were, especially Leia's, they did a real good job with that.
Did you order the set? Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
They're like I think it was like $15 each. Not
$15 a piece for the first wave that just came out. It was $75 for everything.
And I think they're going down the line. They're going to be making Empire and all that stuff as well.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Thor saying, is it me or do the rock formations next to the Hound look like another one?
He's saying it looks like does the rock formation look like another Hound?
Does it look like another Hound? No, I don't see that. One thing that he did say is that this sharp line here, that they're planning on making a second Tuscan to connect to it. So it's gonna be like one connection piece. So I like that he's giving some forethought into what the next one may be. So that's cool. Graham, what's up, man? How you doing?
It's raining in England? Weird.
Go figure.
All right, man. Let's get to some model building and keep on shooting the shit. So, I got another wing to put together. Hopefully, it won't be as bad as last week.
Somebody brought up that the Vision show is coming. Sky God Collectors Visions in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Which I want to do. I'm probably going to try to do a watch party for. I don't know. See how I'm gonna do it. Maybe order some sushi. Get really into the whole moment.
Sushi.
Dude, I love sushi, man. You don't like sushi?
I can answer that one. No.
No. It's got fish. Yeah, man. Love me some sushi.
All right. See if we can get more progress than last week.
And Craig's getting in there, man. He's got light source. Almost looks like Bruce Wayne there with the eyes like I don't know. Like, have you ever seen Batman Returns when he puts the glasses on, the light shines through, and
Right.
Michael Keaton has that look. So.
Yeah, last time I wasted about half of the show because I didn't want to wear my glasses. Can't see anything. I told Jen what we were doing. She said, the boring show where y'all sit there and build models.
Ah, damn.
Wow.
Man. Tell me how you really feel, Jen. Jeez. That kind of hurt my feelings.
So you're saying she's not in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not a fan of the show.
She's been uninvited to October.
Super sticker. Thanks, man. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Damn, dude.
I appreciate it, Andrew.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Take that, Jen.
Ain't
This
a
one.
standard
This one.
We've met one, Rod. We've met one.
I do not eat that crap.
Dude, I didn't eat it for like the longest time. Like until
It ain't happening.
I was in my early 20s, I think, when I finally got into it. But prior to that, I wouldn't eat fish, man. And mostly because everywhere I went, just whoever prepared it didn't do it right. And they'd always tell me the same thing. It's because you didn't try my fish. I'm like, well, your fish sucks too.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
You can't live that close to the coast and not do
Yeah.
seafood, George.
No, I know, man. And then, I went on one date, and the chick was like, man, try it out. So I was like, all right, man, I'll try it out. You're gonna, at that point, you're gonna give it a try for you know what. So I gave it a try, and yeah, she was right. It was good.
So you tried her sushi, huh?
Yeah.
I saw what you did there. So,
That's right, Graham.
what's that?
So he agrees.
Frankie. Sushi's
Sushi's
disgusting.
disgusting.
Ah, man, they're okay.
Dude, we get it about every
But
2
have you
weeks.
tried it, Frankie?
Yeah, I've tried it. It's
You
freaking
have tried it?
nasty.
All right, well, as long as you tried it, man.
It's
Let me try it.
disgusting.
Was there anything on the wine and dine menu that...
That sushi?
No.
I didn't even check it out
Oh,
yet.
that seafood. There is seafood on there.
Yeah,
But there's so many options.
it's gonna stay there too.
He said.
My wife gets frustrated with me. We went out to eat one time, so I don't eat. I don't eat any of that.
Right.
And we went out to eat, and there was she was eating popcorn shrimp at the time,
Ooh, popcorn shrimp's good.
and I reached over and I just grabbed one, and took a bite. I was like, well, maybe things have changed. Try it out. And her eyes were like, does he realize what the hell he just did? Yeah, it was disgusting.
You didn't like popcorn shrimp?
Nope, I could
Oh,
not. Man, I
God.
I tasted that crap for like
Yeah.
days afterwards.
Really? Oh, I love popcorn shrimp, man.
It was gross, dude.
What's the other one that's good?
I'll start building in a minute. I'm putting these pictures on my computer so you can see them.
Oh, right. So we can take a look at that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Andrew, I hear you on the sashimi, man. I had some sashimi last night. I can eat it. I don't say that I dislike it. Sometimes I actually do like it, but last night it didn't particularly go well with me.
Yeah,
What
I
is
can only
it?
have so much of that, where it's like literally a slab of raw fish.
Yeah, it's
Not
it's
the rolls, but like...
yeah, just the fish itself. So
What is it?
sashimi is just raw fish.
Raw fish, yeah.
Oh.
Like a raw piece of tuna, a raw piece of
Yeah.
I almost threw up just now.
Yeah, so I've been on a diet, man. So I'm trying to, avoid rice and stuff like that. And Candy wanted sushi, so I was like, oh, just get me some sashimi. So I ordered some tuna and some smoked salmon. And I didn't really care for the smoked salmon, and the tuna chunks were huge, dude. I was like, man, they gave me like three times the amount that I normally get or something, which I guess I shouldn't complain about, but it just didn't. I don't know. Wasn't feeling it.
We did tuna, sashimi, like went fishing and like literally on the dock, the guy cut pieces of it right there. I'm like, this thing's still got a heartbeat. That was a little bit much.
Yeah, that ain't
Probably
good.
not the wisest thing.
Ooh, yeah, scallops dragon sushi. Dragon sushi's good. They don't put a real dragon in there. Don't worry about it, Frankie.
Well, then I might try it.
Like Sex Panther meat with real dragons.
And it's kosher.
And it's kosher.
It's got scales and fins, right?
Yep.
Legs together within the first however much time.
Right?
All right.
So something I noticed with the TIE Fighter last week, after I finally figured out how to put the wings together, this top section, that the top frame here that I'm connecting, you can see here, these little flops here, they don't stay down. They kind of pop back up a little bit. So like, you can see how that pops up there.
Oh yeah.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue those down, after I weather it up a little bit.
Right.
So. Spicy California rolls, those are good. Spicy salmon. Any of the spicy stuff's good.
Triple J says we're getting worms.
What?
Triple J says getting worms.
Yep. You do.
They freeze, flash freeze, whatever they call it. To my understanding. If it's a reputable place. Do you want?
I'm also thinking about taking a trip up to Texas to go see Michael Hawes' collection.
All right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So that's my
That's
grandson.
awesome. Yeah. He's Link.
Yep.
That's cool.
He pulled it off pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
Then
Very nice.
there he was with a bunch of Spider-Men.
Man, that one kid actually looks like the actor from the second movie, or the second
Andrew Garfield.
Spider-Man movie.
Garfield,
Andrew
yeah.
Garfield, yeah.
Well, what's kind of funny with that, so notice he ain't got his mask on.
Yeah.
Then this guy was walking around. I'm like, damn, did he just kick his ass? Of course, got to hang out with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
With his book of Boba.
And then Turtles.
That's cool.
So we got to meet the guy that voiced Leonardo in the original movie. He was standing right there to the side of it.
Oh, cool.
And then right beside him was Judith Hogue. So we got to talk to her while we were in line.
Cool.
Mando.
That's a cool suit.
Yep, that was it.
Cool.
That's
Going back today. As soon as we're done with this, head back down there.
Man,
Did you ever figure out your daughter's character's name?
Nope. Today she's going as some horror character from Dead by Daylight or something. Some video game she's playing.
Jared will be thumbs up on
Jedi
that. JB.
Master is building the models easier than the Lego. It depends on the model. Like on these Bandai kits aren't that difficult. But like the Millennium Falcon that I put together, that was a chore. I would say a chore, but that was a challenge. And then some of the Legos can be as well. So I guess picking and choosing. If you want to start off with the Bandai kits, I think that's the best route. You don't need any glue or, and everything seems to just fit. So.
Unless you cut the wrong little tabs.
Unless you cut the wrong tabs, yeah. Pay attention to what you're cutting.
Then it's a problem. Put your glasses on if you need them.
Yeah, I might need to put them on here in a minute.
I'm not paying attention to where my camera is. Probably not even.
The force is with us, gentlemen. Happy, healthy Sunday to you three. Thanks, man. I can't wait to see
Appreciate
the TIE
it.
Fighter Interceptor. Appreciate it, dude. My man, Anthony.
Just meant to pop this off.
Dude, I cannot wait for October to come hang out with you guys. But I may end up having to go to Disney World before you guys come down.
That addictive, huh?
It's addictive for me, man. I'm jonesing on some Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, it's cool that it's that much fun.
Oh.
That, you want to keep going back.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. We kind of got burnt on it. Didn't go for 16 years.
Oh, man. Appreciate
I've never been.
the super chat, Andrew. I love everyone's setup in here. Big inspiration for my current one I'm building. I'm a huge Star Wars universe nerd, and you actually inspired me to get started collecting sideshow figures. Start with Bakara, Rex, and Arc Rex. Getting matching helmets too. That's awesome, man.
Oh, I meant to say Echo.
Yeah, I think you meant Echo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
That is awesome, man.
The more the merrier.
If you guys stayed out to the end of the collection wars yesterday, I had a sneak peek of one of my finds. Not gonna tell you what it is on here because I got that for the hunt video. But if you guys want to go check it out, you guys go over there and go check it out.
So you were kind of like, oh man, I don't want to show it.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Haven't got his annual passes. That's what's up, man.
I screwed up. This little peg's supposed to go inside of that, so I'm trying to get this back apart.
Oh. Yeah, Evan. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna renew mine, at least one of the passes, like I said, and then I don't know how often you go, but I'm thinking about at least hitting it once a month, just for the lightsabers, at least. Like I think real soon we should be seeing the Cal Kestis lightsaber show up at Galaxy's Edge, but they said the fall. So it should be.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I want that. That thing looks cool. What don't I want, right?
Ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
Did they announce those like it'll be out next Wednesday or whatever ahead of time, or they just
Nope.
show up?
They just show up.
Gotcha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it sucks, man. And
Why do they do that?
It's just what they do.
To keep crowds from showing up?
I
To
guess
keep
so.
George going back and
That's the-
going
that's the
back
case.
and going back.
What bugs me is that I got friends at Disney, that work there. I'm like, yo, tell me. They never remember to tell me.
You're like, nope.
No, can't do that.
I think they could, I think what happens is a little bit too much of the influence that keeps them from remembering to do it.
Mouse will break your kneecaps. Okay, I can't get this apart.
Okay, I'll get that up too.
Okay,
Evan
so
says he's
give
gonna
me
be
a
there this
second.
Friday. Nice, man. I think I'm gonna go there the 24th. I think is what I'm planning on doing. I'm supposed to go and finally do the room tour for Mojo. And then somebody reached out to me on Facebook. They're up in the Daytona area, and I'm gonna do a room tour of their house. Also, they got a really big Star Wars collection. And their setup is kind of like it reminds me of the inside of Obi-Wan Kenobi's hut. So they got like those archways and the tan colored walls.
Oh yeah.
So
Did I see that dude's? Did he post on Instagram or something?
I don't know if he did. Yeah,
I thought I saw somebody that kind of had that kind of vibe to it. They wanted it like that.
Yeah, it was a person you did the room tour that you were saying you'd never seen Tatooine done before.
Yeah, there was that
Or-
guy. That guy had the Tatooine style walls.
Yeah.
But
This
guy
one's
has,
different?
Like, yeah, this one's got like more of like a shape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So his collection has actually been seen on Maddox Collector's channel when he lived out west, but now he's out here. So he asked me to come by and film it for him. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
You want me to go look at Star Wars stuff? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Do that. Yeah, I was chatting with Joseph the other day, and he was like, "I got some stuff to do before y'all come visit."
Yeah, he actually was able to move a lot of the boxes out of his area now. So
Yeah, he said it was empty.
yeah, so now he's got some space to walk around. He showed me, and I was like, oh man, I bet you could breathe.
Right. All right, so where I screwed up, and if you read the things, that little peg's supposed to be within the foot there, not at the back, and I can't get this apart now. Yeah.
Andrew, Arc 5s is harder to find because I think they made less of him, or less people are letting go of him. The one that was 800 at least, that's insane. The things they're very expensive. I think if you could find it for 800, that's even less than what I've seen the going rate for. Because most of the time I see that thing for up, $1,200 or $900 on the low. Oh, there it is.
So is
Jeff, your collection was badass, dude.
Oh yeah.
yes.
That was badass. Although your Falcon at the top of the stairs, that gave me some serious anxiety.
But that was the Hasbro one. It wasn't the other ones. He had two of them.
It's okay, but still, something from that distance, it's going to sustain some damage.
Yeah, true. He'll be all right though, man. He doesn't have kids running around doing anything. No.
Well, most of the damage I've done to mine is from me.
Right? You're saying about kids, right? The big kids.
That's funny.
Frickin' Wolverine, his claws have cut me 3 times.
Every Wolverine statue I've had has cut me.
That one, dude, that thing, it hurt.
I got cut live one time too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was back then. I had my setup where this part of the table that you see here was behind me, and I used to have the statues up there too. It's tight in here, so I turned around and my finger just touched the blade, cut my finger right down, like bleeding on camera. I'm like, oh crap,
You should go back to the pea soup green, George.
No.
Yeah, that was some walls there, buddy.
It was called avocado green.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, remember where you're at.
When wife and I bought the house, we were like, oh, we're gonna make this thing look like Fools Rush In. You ever seen that movie?
Okay, yeah.
Colors in every room, man. Everything was bright.
That's the one with Matthew Perry and
Right.
what's her face?
Summer Hayek.
Yeah.
This goes here. This is gonna have to get glued back in. This keeps on falling out.
Yours is falling out. I can't get mine apart. So when you're doing models, pay attention to the little windows right here, and they show you that the little peg goes inside that part. Important safety tip.
Yeah, Jeff, I wish I would have come by and seen the collection in person also, man. But you did a good job, bro. Did a good job filming it. Got to work on those sky miles so that I can afford to fly everywhere and see everybody's collection. That'll be the new videos then.
Or you could just buy a plane.
No.
MC.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Not there yet.
MC logo on the side.
I think I'm almost done. Dude,
Are
the
you
Tie
for
Interceptors
real?
are dope. Yeah, I think I am almost done. They actually have lasers you could, or they could make it look like it's firing the lasers off.
That's cool.
That is neat. All right, let's see this. And there is really nothing to building the TIE fighters, huh?
Yeah, I know. Right now, I'm wishing I had done my traditional typewriter instead of this thing. So, Savvy, however you say it, the workshop.
Yeah,
The
Savvy's
Disney?
Workshop.
The lightsaber's a little clunky to me.
They are big.
Looking. So, is it worth? Is the experience all that to
The
get
experience
past
is
that?
awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, the experience is awesome. And they hold their value too, man. If you just wanted to experience it and then
Right.
Sell off the parts, individually, you can make back your money and then some on the lightsaber if you wanted to.
I got you. Yeah, I was thinking about booking that.
What I do like about it is that you get a carrying case with it.
Yeah, those look awesome. I was
those
thinking
are
that would
pretty
look
cool.
good in the room, even if it's just for the heck of it.
Right, and then you also get the blade, so that and those blades can be interchanged to any one of the Disney Park lightsabers. So if you wanted to pick up a lightsaber from for the legacy lightsabers, you could swap them out. You don't have to buy another blade.
Okay. Might do that. I was trying to talk Jen into doing the droid thing. I thought she would have fun with that, but she was like, nah.
The droid thing's kind of cheapy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which she's not going now anyway, so.
She's not coming?
I said earlier, I said she's uninvited
Oh, she's uninvited. Yeah, that's
for
right.
this in our show. I can keep talking about her because she's not in the chat.
And you ain't got to worry about her watching it later.
Right? All I got to do is I mentioned you, and she'll watch every minute. All right. Okay, the pad thing is D118.
Was anybody else disappointed with the dark saber? I don't like the blade part of the dark saber. The look of the hilt is really nice though.
Yeah, I'm going to say something that's probably kind of controversial.
What's that?
I'm not really a fan of the Darksaber.
No.
I don't like the design of it too much.
I would say the same here,
Not feeling it either.
but I haven't watched where it originated in the.
I mean, I get the story and everything, but just the design aspect of it, I don't like it.
Later, Eben. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Work on a Sunday, Eben?
He's going to snag some sushi.
Sky Guy just finished the first two ever, the advanced Bandai kits, the advanced TIE Fighter, and then the X-Wing. Yeah, they're awesome, man. I didn't do the stickers on mine yet.
Doing the stickers or the decals are better if you got the patience.
Yeah, the slides, right?
Yeah, the water slide decals, those are better if you have the patience because it looks like they were painted on. Clayton says, "I'm glad they reopened Launch Bay. I hope the gift shop at the end opens back up as well as well.
They opened
soon
up
at
Launch
Hollywood
Bay again.
Studios." That's what he's saying.
I'm glad they reopened Launch Bay. I hope they open. The gift shop part of it's not open. Launch Bay is open to up until the point where the gift area used to be, which is where the Millennium Falcon was. I wish they would find a way to seal off more. Remember when we were there,
Yes.
Craig?
Yes, you could see it through the glass,
Right.
What is it?
through the doors.
So it's like a museum, and it has all of the studio scale models of the
It's
different
where that
ships.
Where that Boba Fett, the Slave One ship was?
Slave One
Right.
ship, right?
That photo
So-
I sent you.
When you just before you get to the gift shop area, there's the last part of the museum, and then there's the Millennium Falcon, and they got more ships in that room. But since there's no door that closes off the gift shop area from on the opposite side of that point, that part of the museum is still closed. So, but yeah, it was great. And then every time I went in there, they would switch out some stuff. You know, you have like different statues and things like that.
If you just go in there, how long before somebody shows up to kick you out? I mean, how much time do I have?
The door.
To get out the door with that.
Yeah, the door is straight up
With
shut.
that Slave One.
Yeah,
And like, if I do something wrong, does Yosemite Sam come over and pick me up?
Yosemite
I mean,
Sam.
is he around there?
Yosemite Sam is not
They
part
do
of it.
have security.
I know. I mean, the mouse owns everything, so I'm just assuming he's there too.
Just make sure you knew.
I took my mask down for 2 seconds to say something, and security was like,
Yeah, police is right there.
we
but
were
masked.
outside,
Yeah,
but we weren't outside the attraction.
which was ridiculous. There was nobody around us.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
was just our crew. Yeah.
They were like, "Nope, put the mask back on."
I just accidentally sneeze on him.
Sorry about that, bro.
Richard Nod, I'm not going to be heading up to NYC this year for New York Comic Con. I heard a lot of people are backing out of it, man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Restrictions?
The scare and everything that's up there with everything. I mean, they Marvel backed out, Pure Arts backed out, so did Funko, I think, Fig Pin.
Yeah,
a
Soft
lot-
Fig Pin did.
Yeah, a lot of these companies backed out of it.
Where's this?
New York Comic
New
Con.
York.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about.
13.5. Where's 13.5 though?
Yeah, I think I read that they said not one major statue company is going to be there.
Right.
Unfortunately, politics playing a part of it.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. I mean, down here too, cases rose up a lot.
Okay.
My wife must be up because the air conditioner is off. And I've got 2 PCs running in here.
Yeah, it's getting toasty in here.
Dude, I left my game running and I shut the door and went to the Comic Con. When I came back home last night, I opened up the door and I swear it was like an oven.
So this thing mounts from the engine. Is that the same for the TIE Fighter, correct?
There's the Vader one. It's up under the cockpit. There's a hole
Okay.
in the dead center of it. But, you got that big extension at the back of it, so it's probably a different balance point.
Oh,
So it mounts from the rear.
mounts right in the rear.
It's Disney.
That's not what you did there.
What's up, Neo Alien Technology?
Cool name. Tell you what, though, man, a little bit of a pain in the ass to readjust it.
Ryder said you'll get frozen in carbonite if you pass that door.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking about that.
That's true.
Frankie was like, well, I'll definitely do it now.
Yeah, right. Disney police is real.
I will be my own display.
Yeah, see?
Something does not seem right here.
Graham, man, I hope the best for you, bro. Yeah, it's pretty bad over here, man. Two of my friends caught it. His wife caught it. I think that his kids caught it. It's nuts.
D116. Miss.
Damn, this is in there. I can't even take this thing back out. The instructions should say, really think about where you want to put this.
Exactly.
Yeah, there are some that you put together on here. Like, do you really want to do this? Have you
Right.
checked everything you have done up to this point?
Yeah, I'm learning to look at all the little side windows. B.
Did you ever
No,
try to
I've-
put a Gundam together? From
No,
Bandai?
I haven't yet. How are they? I heard they're difficult. Or can
Yeah.
be.
You better pack you a lunch.
Really?
Is that the one that they had like 10,000 of at the con?
Yeah.
George?
Yeah, they have a shit ton of those things, yeah.
Yeah. It's like all you could find.
Yeah.
Very,
Same in
very
Japan.
popular.
They got a shit ton of them in Japan, too.
It's very popular.
Let's see if that looks any better. Yeah, I guess it's a little better. I can't keep it from being at that angle now. It's because I can't get it back out.
Oh, really? And it doesn't
Yeah.
just rotate and stay put?
Well, it can rotate like this. See, I can rotate it that way,
Uh-huh.
and that's because I initially installed the this section here. This piece here is it needs to cock back the other way.
Oh.
I can't get it back out. There's like teeth in there.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing on mine. Pop it back off of that little peg, but it was
Yeah, it's a
interesting.
fight. Speaking of Gundams, George, check out the text message I sent you.
Oompa.
Oh, wow. Dude, what is this? This is cool. Did you build this, Joseph? I'll show you guys this, man. Look at this. See if I can make that bigger.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice.
That's crazy, man.
That's cool.
Lights, the eyes on it are
Is
cool.
it a statue or a model?
I don't know. That's what I was asking Joseph.
It's like a statue.
Yeah, it looks like a statue.
Or a very, very well painted model.
No doubt.
Joseph up in those painting skills.
Joseph's got some skills, man. Ha-ha! I got it out. Okay, I'm keeping that straight up.
That works best, especially if you're mounting it from the rear.
Frankie just like saying that.
I know. He's the hyperdrive's version of Seth.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Yeah, right.
Like on the TV shows where they go, the part of such and such is being
Yeah.
played by.
That's exactly it right there. Where do all these extra pieces go, though, man? 13.6.
Words you don't want to hear from your mechanic.
Yeah, right. 13.5.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be all right.
Oh, then why
Those
would
are extra they
that
put
there?
with the car.
Well, no. Well, okay, so they give you this like Death Star looking,
The
base.
tile. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where this piece mounts into. But then if you don't have that connected in there, they give you extra pieces to fill the hole up. And I'm like, okay, well, why would you want to fill the hole up? What's the point of even using that at that point if you're not going to mount it?
If somebody was going to suspend it from the ceiling or something, so it covers that. It's
And
what
just
I
have
thought
it
it
over? Yeah, I guess maybe.
So you didn't see where it inserts. I'm guessing. I don't know. All right. Let's see. The piece looks like so.
13.6 goes over here somewhere, I guess. Oh, that's if you wanted to have the person, I guess, mounted on there. They got like these things come with a flat version of the Tide Pilot, I guess. I don't know why you want to use that either. These things.
Oh, for reference, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even being picked up.
Right.
Yeah, that's because they can't sell the figures here. That's why that's included in there. Otherwise, you'd have a 3D figure.
Really?
Yep. So those in Japan, it's the actual figure. Here, it's the silhouettes.
Gotcha.
Well, they have Chewie on this one.
Oh, look at that.
And I think they changed. But early on, that they had gone to that.
They didn't have the license.
Jedi Shizzle's in the house. What's up, man?
Which is weird. They don't have the license, but you got it for the ships, but not the
Right, but not the characters.
Yeah, I don't understand all this licensing stuff.
One of my beefs with this too is one piece is on a such and such, and then the other one you got to dig through the other 5 racks to get to the next piece. It's like put all the ones grouped together. It's like they're purposely making you change parts.
Right?
First world problems, I know.
All right, you bastard. How do you go in here?
Yeah, Frankie, your second camera went black. What
I
happened?
think the camera's overheating.
Oh.
Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, Jen was saying, she said, I used to get models when I was a kid and have them together in an hour. I was like, well, try talking while you're doing this.
Yeah, right? I like Jen. She's funny.
I'm going to put her on the next show and say, all right, Smarty.
That's something I've been trying to knock out is having the wives of
careful.
the collectors on the show.
Oh, yeah. That would be
Maybe-
funny.
You know, maybe after Candy and Jen and
There
what's
you
your
go.
When they
wife's
meet.
name? Yeah, when they meet, we can put them all on the show.
Yeah.
I know we want to do that with Joseph's wife. She already wants to get on.
Yeah, I can promise you Jen will embarrass me in some way, shape, or form.
Candy will too. Hey George, about to pull the trigger on the
I'm not
501st
telling mine
Battalion
about it.
Clone Trooper Deluxe. You really got me with your Trooper video. I am starting to hunt for them. Congrats, man. I think you're going to be real happy with that one. The 501st Deluxe is a really good looking figure. Ryder hangs them with fishing wires. That's cool.
Yeah, that's how I hang mine.
It's coming from Sky Guy.
Something that's really good to hang them. Remember the Avengers Dio had? They have this stuff called Magician's Thread.
Magician's
Remember I had that helmet suspended?
No, I haven't seen
I
it.
had the where I had the Avengers diorama where I had the explosion in the front corner,
Oh,
and I
that's
had
right.
the helmet suspended.
Yeah, yeah.
That magician's thread, unless you get just right in the light, you cannot see it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's what they move stuff with. They'll
For
have
Magic Acts.
Yeah, they'll have they'll have black shirt on or whatever, and it disguises it. But anyway, that stuff is excellent for suspending things.
Did some of the tie interceptors have a gray window? Because you have a gray window option and you have a black window option. I don't know.
Maybe the difference if you put glass in it or not.
Yeah, maybe.
Mercy. I can't hold on to this thing. That's what you said.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I missed anything with this. Just double checking.
Start another one, George.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to jump off here soon.
Yeah. Gonna be done here in a little bit.
My wife, or my daughter's like, "Yo, Dad, what's up?"
When we going?
She's been waiting for this ever since. This is her first one since she's been back from Israel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't find these pieces anywhere. So
She got to come show us her cosplay.
She
Dong.
lives like 6 minutes, or she's 6 houses down from here.
Oh. I thought she
All right.
was there.
Guys, want to put this at a stopping point now? You guys good?
You got legs.
Got legs? And you know how to use them? I seem like
Lieutenant
dangling.
Dan,
Yeah.
you got your legs.
All right, man. Well, anyway,
It's crazy.
love it. All right, guys. We're going to call it for today. Thanks for hanging out with us for another one of our building chats. We'll do another one next week. I don't know what I'm going to be building next week.
I will be done with this next week, damn it.
All right.
I will not.
I got an arm and 3/4 today.
Stay tuned this week. Tomorrow I'll have the second part to the video game that I've been playing, the Jedi Fallen Order. I should have the hunt video hopefully done by the end of the week. There's a lot to put together with that one.
I have 2 games recorded.
Nice. So we can have that up on the channel as well.
We can actually, I was sitting there thinking about it, we should just share the screen and we can they can watch both of us play at the same time on,
Through
we want to
StreamYard?
play against each other.
There you
Through
go.
StreamYard. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
head to head.
I'm not worried about you stream sniping.
You can see the Rock and be like, I know exactly where he's at.
Yeah.
We used to do that with, I don't remember when they first started bringing out the multiplayer game, like for shooters, for, what was it? Halo. Back then when the Xbox had come out, the only way you could do it was a LAN party. Everybody would have to come
Yeah.
over with their own TV and their own Xbox, you know, and you'd be in
Yeah.
different rooms, you know? So we have everybody set up in different rooms. So I took and we're killing each other. I throw a bomb into like one of the bunkers, and then a guy in the other room walks up on the bomb and then just looks down at it, you know? And then it goes boom, you see him like hit the ceiling and then fall down, and he's cursing from the other room. I was cracking up. So I miss all that, man. That was a lot of fun.
When I used to play, me and my nephew would set up, but we were in the same room, so he would face we kind of facing each other. But
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the couch, he was kind of on the floor or whatever. I was like, he kept finding me in the oddest places. I'm like, man, that was a great hiding spot. How in the heck is he doing? Anyway, long story short, he finally poop eat and grin, and he points. There's a mirror. Like, you little turd. He's been like destroying me. He's like, I know right where you're at.
Oh man, that's funny, man.
Sorry.
That's fun.
Ryder said he's waiting on the Uno stream.
The Uno stream, yeah, man, that'll be fun. We gotta get Star Wars Uno. We're gonna do it on this channel. I don't know what you would call it at that point. Anyway, so yeah, stay tuned this week. We'll have a lot of new episodes for you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your weekend, and until next time, may the Force be with you.